Hi, I'm Danielle and I'm the Salty Cooker. I'm in Amoretti's Test Kitchen and today we're going to make orange cranberry donuts with a white chocolate glaze. We're going to be using the cranberry flavoring and the Madagascar vanilla flavoring in our recipe today. We're going to go ahead and start with the sugar and the butter. We want to make sure that we get those nice and whipped up together, nice and light. Go ahead and get that in here. Okay, and we just want to let that go for a couple minutes until it gets really nice and incorporated. While that's going, let's go ahead and zest our orange. And you're going to do one whole orange. This gives it so much flavor. And with the combination of the orange with the cranberry, it really just makes the flavors pop. Then we're going to add this right in. I love this donut recipe because it's done so quickly. I never realized until I started making donuts that it really doesn't take a lot of time. And depending on whether you're gonna decorate them or not, I mean, you could have donuts like ready to go within 15 minutes, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and add our yogurt in there. And this is a dairy-free, gluten-free recipe. You can swap out all of the same ingredients for full dairy and full gluten. Add our eggs. And we're just going to mix those in and just until it's incorporated. Add the rest of the ingredients, pour it into our donut pan, and that's it. This is a great recipe during the holidays especially because it is ready so quickly. So now we're going to go ahead and add our dry ingredients, get our flour in. And yeah, it comes together really quickly. So with this, we're gonna use the Amoretti's cranberry flavoring. I am so addicted to this flavoring for the holidays coming up. You can use this in your cheesecakes and your different pastries. And we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of this to our donuts. And it gives it a great color too. So perfect for the holidays. And then the vanilla, we're going to do 1 teaspoon. It always smells so good. That's always one of my favorite smells. Okay, and that's it. So we're just going to mix this up and get this into our donut pan and eat some donuts here. Trying not to get everything splattered all over. Spray the donut pans with a baking spray. And we're gonna go ahead, I like to use an ice cream scoop on this, and I'll show you what I'm doing here. It just helps me gauge how much to measure out. Put it in the center, and then just smush it down a little bit with the spoon here. And that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and do that with all of these, and you can see the pretty pink color that we have. And with the topping, we're going to do a little bit of pistachio flour, and that gives it, you know, the pink with the green. Here. These are definitely very festive flavors. Although I'll eat them anytime. Okay, and so this recipe is going to make 10 donuts. And if you end up wanting more, for depending on how many people you're cooking for, you can always double the batch. We have the donuts out of the oven, and we're going to go ahead and make the white chocolate glaze. So we're going to start by melting the white chocolate. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the glaze going here. So we're just adding a little bit of dairy-free milk into our powdered sugar. And I keep extra on hand just because it always seems like it's never quite an exact measurement, but just mix it until it's nice and smooth. And we're going to do this and then add in our melted white chocolate. This is going to be so yummy. So as you can see, I mean, really, they don't take that long to make. It's a really nice treat to have, whether you've got a craving through the day or you're going to make a sweet treat breakfast. Okay, so that's almost together. So I'm going to go ahead and add in the white chocolate here. Okay, just gonna mix that in. And there's a kind of a fine line on when you're doing a glaze, because you don't want it to be too runny, because you want it to stick to the donut. You may just be adding all of this here. Let's see. And for topping it, I have some of Amoretti's pistachio flour, which I am addicted to. I mean, if I can put that in something, I'm doing it all the time. But we're going to decorate the top of the donuts with the pistachio flour, and we have some rose petals here to just really bring the pink and the green together, and it makes them look so pretty. So now we're going to go ahead and dip our donuts in and start eating here. So I like to do this when they're still a little bit warm, because it'll just help the glaze just run down it a little bit. And I just dip it a couple times, just like that. And who doesn't love donuts? Oh, they're so good. I can't believe I didn't realize how easy they are to make up until like a year, maybe 2 years ago. I would have been making them for a long time now. I swear that donut pan is one of the best investments for my kitchen I've ever made. And the glaze does set pretty quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and start to decorate these here, and then we'll go and finish the rest of them. Okay, so we have some of the pistachio flour. And I just love these colors together. It just really makes them pop. And the pistachio with the cranberry, the orange, it's just so good. And just a couple rose petals here. And you can decorate these any way that you like. So in Florida, where I'm living right now, there is a sugar mix that has different citrus in it. So lemon, orange, grapefruit, and I think even some have lime in it. And I did that on top of the donuts too, and that worked really well. So you can always mix up your toppings. These are just some of my favorites. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the donut recipe. Again, I am the Salty Cooker. If you want to see more recipes from me, my handle is the Salty Cooker on Instagram and all the platforms. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Amoretti's page.